Hi, this is John. I just want to welcome you to Simpler Trading and just want to tell you a little bit about it, especially if you're new to our site and even if you're new to trading, especially if you're new to trading, it can be a little overwhelming. So what do you do when you get here? First of all, you'll notice that there's different tabs. There's one for options, one for stocks, one for futures, and one for Forex. So obviously, if you're really into options, I would focus on the options route. A lot of traders that we work with will do a little bit of both or a little bit of a couple of different other ones, but I suggest just kind of picking one and learning that. Now from there, what's going to happen is there's a lot of different things that you can do on our site. We have a live trading room, and that's our most popular feature for what I would call active traders. Now, a lot of people work full time, okay, and they can't be in the chat room. So what we really try to do is our goal is, this is essentially the site I wish I had been able to sign up for when I was starting out trading, because I went through this huge learning curve and I learned a lot of, frankly, crap and useless information from people who didn't really trade. So the whole premise of the site is that you've got traders who are really trading, who are actually trading their own accounts, showing you good trades and bad trades based on their real experience in the markets. Okay, so what do you do? Well, when you come to the site, it's going to be overwhelming in terms of, oh my gosh, what's a squeeze? What are the voodoo lines? What are all these different tools that everybody's using? My suggestion is just take a deep breath and just kind of relax. And the whole goal with this is that the process of trading, if you really sincerely want to do this for a living, the process of trading is going to be finding, kind of matching up your personality with the trading style that's most appropriate for you. Now, the way that you are going to figure that out is you are going to watch and mimic other traders. Okay, and we've got 10 traders that work here. And what you'll notice is that, well, I'll have a specific style. And just so you know, my style is pretty aggressive. If I see something where, I look for things that have what I would call a potential for an explosive move or a greater than expected move, and I'll make an option bet on that. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to work all the time, but when it does, it works out great. Okay, and so what will happen is people will come along and say, okay, I'm going to try to follow John's stuff. But then after a while, it's like, well, you know what? That's kind of volatile. My account's going up and down a lot. And what I want to do is actually do something a little bit more conservative. Well, then you'll see, like, say, Henry will come on or Bruce. And they're just amazing at setup like butterflies and broken wing butterflies and more conservative strategies where you're going to smooth out that equity curve. Okay, and so that's the first thing you want to kind of ask yourself. Are you really trying to kind of go for it and grow your account, which is going to be more volatile kind of a thing? Or are you really kind of looking to smooth out that equity curve, sleep better at night, frankly, and generate income, okay? And some people are like, you know what, I just want to generate income. Great, well, you're going to focus on strategies like that Chris is doing and Henry and Bruce. And then some people, it's like, well, I want to get a little more aggressive or I want to focus more on directional. Okay, then you look at what I do and Raghi and some of the other ones there. And so everybody kind of has their place like that. And so I would just say that, again, it's easy to get overwhelmed, okay, especially if you're newer. And again, just take a deep breath. Focus on one setup from one person. Just pick one at random. If it's me, great. Okay, you're going to see that I'm always looking at like the squeeze. If it's Henry or Bruce or Chris or anyone else, you're going to see that they kind of have a go-to. Chris is going to look for a ledge. Henry's going to look for kind of timing and different things like that. And then Carolyn Broden, she's got this wealth of experience, 30 years of experience, where she's learned about timing and multiple time frames and symmetry, things that I didn't know of until I was well into this journey. So pick one thing, okay? Just pick one thing, own it, get good at it, and then add another layer on top of it, okay? And then once you get good at that, add another layer on top of it. That way you're not gonna sit there and try to do everything. If you sit there and go like, oh my God, I'm gonna follow everybody, I'm gonna do all their trades, I'm gonna follow all the indicators, you're just gonna get confused, okay? So that's my advice, just based on having done this. There's no hurry. My dad would always joke with me when I would get upset about missing a trade. He's like, I promise you the market is going to be there tomorrow. Okay, so just kind of, you're building up a skill, and the best way to build up a skill is to, be patient and master each step along the way. All right, so hopefully that helps, and I wish you well on your trading journey.